How's it going, Orthodontist? Welcome back to another whiteboard session. I'm super excited for this one. We're going to be talking about social media posting. This is the first part of the metrics section of the Ultimate Guide to Orthodontic Advertising, which if you'd like to check out, it's on our website. You can read it instead of watching the videos, or if you prefer watching the videos, I'm glad you're here. Just a little plug I want to put in here. We sell something called the Social Media Blueprint. If you're looking for ideas of things to post on social media, it's $297. It's a bargain for all of the ideas that are in there. It gives you a 6-month calendar of things that you can post and then recycle those posts 6 months later every single day of the week. It's going to help you a ton. It's on our website. I'll link down to it below. So let's jump into it. Again, we're talking about social media posting here, and I've got some blanks here that I'm going to fill in. We're going to talk about why I drew a house on here, why these poorly drawn houses are over here, and it's going to be a really interesting one, and I can guarantee you there's a lot of value in here you haven't heard elsewhere, so make sure that you stick around for that. So the biggest question everybody has about social media is like, which platforms should I be on? You know, is Facebook dead? Is Instagram the best place to be? Should I be on TikTok? All of these things. The answer to the platform question, in our opinion at OrthoPatients, is you should be on 3 platforms. You should be on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And that last one might surprise you. So you got Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The last one might surprise you, but we'll talk about why that is here in just a minute. Facebook has over 1 billion people that use it every single day, and it's also connected to Facebook Messenger. There's so many benefits of using Facebook. It's not dead whatsoever. Instagram is a great place to be, especially for the younger generation, and YouTube is an awesome place to indoctrinate your customers, which we'll talk about when we talk about YouTube. But what you need to understand about each of these platforms is that there are 2 sides of everything. There are the posts that you're putting up that are going to appear in people's feeds, and then there are the paid advertisements that are going to appear in people who have no clue who you are, their feeds. So there are 2 different sides to this, but in addition to those 2 different sides, no matter if they come from an organic post or if they come from a paid ad, they're going to land somewhere, and that's called your social landing page, which I have written here. And it has a little drawing of a house next to it, right? And the reason that it has the house is because that's like your home online. That's where you invite people to come see what you're all about. When they walk in, they should be able to understand in an instant who you are, why you do what you do, and how you can help them. And that's why it's so important to get your messaging and your branding on point, which if you haven't watched that video, you definitely should right now. So that's your social landing page. And then your other question here at the bottom is, should I be on TikTok, Snapchat, all of these different things? In our opinion, if you feel good about that and you have the time to do it and you feel like it's actually adding something to your business, go ahead and do it. If you feel like it's just a waste of time and you're just posting stuff on there just to post there because everybody else is, then just double down on these platforms. We guarantee that they're going to benefit you in the long run. So these 3 platforms, right? We're going to talk about each one in turn. So the first one is Facebook. Facebook here, we've got 3 different things. This is, posting. This is the posting side of things. And then this is the social landing page side of things right here. That's why it has the house there. So let's talk about what should be on your Facebook social landing page. We've got your cover photo, your profile photo, and then a send message button. You can also, I didn't add this here, but you should fill out everything you can on Facebook. You should fill out your about section, you should fill out the bio, you should fill out your direction, you should fill out your hours. The more information you can give Facebook about you, the better. So make sure you fill all of that in. Anyway, so these 3 things here, your cover photo, that's what goes above your profile photo. The profile photo should be a picture of the doctor, your attractive character, which we talked about in the last video if you haven't seen that. And then the third one here is the send message button. The reason that I included that one is because when somebody lands on your Facebook page, whether that be from an ad or from a post, they need a way to get in contact with you that they're comfortable with. And when you have a send message button instead of like a book now button, it's a lower barrier to entry and you'll have more people talk to you. So even if they click send message and then the message says, would you like to schedule an appointment? Then they say yes, it's like a lower barrier to entry. They did one thing, so they're more likely to do another thing. But when you say book now, they're like, oh, I'm not ready to book now. So that's your social landing page on Facebook. What you should be posting here, or what you should understand about posting here, is that you have posts. There are 3 core ways that we think that you should be posting on Facebook. One is your posts, the second one is your stories, and then the third one is posting in groups, this is like gold right here. You should make sure you pay attention to the groups part, because I don't see a lot of people implementing this, and if they did, they would blow it out of the water. They do so much free advertising. So your posts, this is what goes up on people's feeds. You see them, you've seen Facebook posts before. Your stories, these You put them up and then they disappear within 24 hours. The good thing about stories is you don't really have to fight the algorithm as much. They show up at the very top. The bad thing about Facebook stories is they're not quite as good as Instagram stories, but still great, and you can post to both at the same time. So the third one here is groups. What I would do if I was an orthodontist is I would join every single local group in my area, whether it was moms in the area, local business owners in the area, you know, as many as would let me in. I would join those Facebook groups, because that is a congregated mass of people who don't know who you are or what you do, and you can get in there and post and say, hey, I'm an orthodontist, just wanted to say hi, and instantly you've got tens of thousands of eyes on your practice, on you. People are gonna reach out to you, you're gonna close people off of that. It is honestly the best way to market something for free, in my opinion. Those are the places that you should be posting on Facebook. I would recommend a few times a week. As a post, you should post stories every single workday, and then post to groups, you know, once a week in each group or something like that. Don't spam people. Yeah, it's more of like a dance there where you need to be replying to people's comments. You can do that every day, but posting in there more than, you know, 3 times a month would probably be a little bit overkill. So that's Facebook. Some awesome tips there. I really hope that you take advantage of them. The second one here is Instagram. So your social landing pages for Instagram, this one is super, super important because Instagram is such a visual platform. The things we've got listed here, you probably can't even read it. I apologize for that, but you've got your profile picture, you've got your story highlights, you've got your link, and then you've also got your bio. So all of these are very, very important, and you don't have a ton of space, so you gotta make sure that you use it the right way. So your profile picture, again, should be your attractive character. Your story highlights, these are highlights that you can put up of specific stories that fit into different categories. And so that's an awesome thing to take advantage of, and it should reflect your core values, which we talked about in the last video. So what you should do is when you're taking stories every day of what's happening in your practice, and let's say your core values are like service to the community or something like that, then you have a story highlight that says service to the community, and then your other core value is like take care of our customers, and then you have a story highlight that highlights you taking care of your customers. You don't even have to call it that, but you can just say like fun in the office or something like that, but then you're posting about how much you care about your customers, and people start to resonate with you on a more personal level. So your link should go to your website. That's where people should be able to go from your Instagram, where they can't really see a ton about you, but then go to your website where they can learn more about you. Your bio, your Instagram bio should have your tagline. It should reflect your brand personality, and it could even have your address or your phone number if people want to call you right away. So that's your social landing page for Instagram. Instagram, there's only 2 ways to post, posts and stories. You should be on Instagram stories as much as possible. Don't post too much every day, but make sure that you're posting every single day. That's gonna help you hit the Instagram algorithm as long as you're posting stuff people actually care about. And putting posts up, again, I would do no more than 2 times a week on Instagram, because it's very visual and people will probably unfollow you unless you're posting really fun stuff. So that's Instagram. This last one is YouTube. I honestly love YouTube, and I think it is the biggest opportunity for online business. As a local business, is not quite as effective, and that's why I like Instagram and Facebook, but there are some very, very effective things you can do with Facebook, which we'll talk about right now. So the difference between YouTube and these other platforms is that it's geared towards long form content. When somebody comes to YouTube, they're expecting to watch something that's longer than like 30 seconds on Instagram or 15 seconds on TikTok. People are expecting to watch something longer, something educational, something inspirational. And so you as a local business, this is an awesome opportunity to provide real value to potential customers so that they are sold on you before they even come in to your practice. So let me tell you a story. Let's say there's this lady, her name's Candace. She's sitting at home. She knows that she needs to get her 14-year-old in braces, and she's been looking at a couple things, but she can't figure out, you know, how much it's going to cost, what her insurance is going to cover, all these different things. So she searches orthodontist near me. She checks out a couple different websites, and when she gets to your website, there's a little widget, just a little link there that says, hey, do you have any questions? Frequently asked questions are addressed on our YouTube channel. So they go to YouTube and they see that you only have like 150 subscribers, but all of her questions are there in long form video content that she can consume right away and get an answer to her question. And not only is she getting answer to her question, she's getting free value from you, and she's building a relationship with you without you having to do anything. You could be sleeping at this point and she's building a relationship with you. Then when she meets you in person, she already likes you. So let's say Candace goes through 8 or 9 videos. You answer all her questions. She's like, I love this guy. I'm going to schedule a consultation with him or her. and then she comes in for a consultation and starts treatment. So I think it's an incredible opportunity for a lot of local businesses, and they're not taking advantage of it. So let's discuss what you can do on YouTube to be successful. Your social landing page on YouTube includes 4 main things. It's going to be your cover photo, it's going to be your profile photo, which your cover photo should just be something fun. Your profile photo, again, should be a picture of you. Your about page, this is where you should include like your address, who you are, where you service people. And then the other thing that's super, super important on YouTube is your thumbnails. So the thumbnail refers to the picture that people see before they click on your video. These should be branded really well, so when someone comes to your YouTube channel, they can see, okay, this person's taking it seriously and they are answering all these questions. You know, it's clear what the value proposition of each video is. That is huge. So when somebody clicks on it, they know that they're trading their time for something valuable instead of just somebody yakking on YouTube about nothing. And obviously the only way to post to YouTube, especially when you're small, is videos. So you should just post a video a week, in my opinion, until you have a really good repository there. And the good thing is you don't really have to keep posting there. Once you get, 30 to 40 videos on your YouTube channel and they're answering all of your commonly asked questions and it's helping people come in, that's enough. You don't need to keep posting a ton of things to your YouTube channel, because not a lot of people are going to find you through YouTube. They're just going to become indoctrinated when they find out you have a YouTube channel and they consume your content. So guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is really, really important stuff. I can't overstress the importance of having these things set up so that your marketing is successful. If you start running paid ads without any of this going on, even just a little bit, it's not gonna do as well as it would. And we at OrthoPatients really care about your success. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Schedule a strategy session if you're interested in running Facebook and Instagram ads. And I will see you next week when we're going to be discussing Facebook and Instagram ads. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.